Alrighty, who have we got this morning? Let me see who's here. Now, Pauline, Anne, Joanne, Alicia, Monique, Victoria, Valerie, Beth. There was just a bird flew across there. I don't know what it was. Yeah, hi Monique. Hi Una. Dunya, is it? Caroline, Betsy. Good morning, everybody. Look at this gorgeous sky. Look where we are. So we're at the mouth of Narrabeen Lagoon, where Narrabeen Lagoon opens to the sea. It's a lovely morning. It's very still, just perfect. And here's what we're looking at. Hi, Deborah. Right, I got it. Una. Uno, due. Or is it duo? Hi, Louise. Louise from New Zealand. Louise is a guide, of course, in Wellington. Good morning. Kia ora. Hi, Sybil. Hi, Diane. We're going to come back and look at this when it gets a little bit lighter. This is a fairly new art sculpture installation. I think there's 2 or 3 of them here, and they're like oyster shells. Hey, Ava. But here's what we're here for this morning. Now, I have a decision to make because being a fairly unfit person over the age of 60, our choices to get over the headland are either to go up these stairs and up over the hill here, or we walk around by the road that way. And I'm kind of favouring walking around by the road. So it could be a little bit boring for about 5 minutes while we walk along around by the road to get up over the headland. But we're going to sort of take it as it comes and see how it goes, all of that. But first of all, let's get down to the pool. There's the stairs there. Looks like there's some people who are actually bracing themselves to start climbing up those stairs. I mean, I could give it a go, but I don't know if I'd be breathing by the time I got to the top of it. Oh, thanks for the follow, Monique. And I've been missing some comments in the chat. I have no idea where Cleethorpes is, Caroline, and I lived in the UK for 4 years. Caroline, did I say Diane? That was, Open your eyes, Lynn. Put your glasses on. Maybe I should give them a wipe. I love the way you've written Slovenia, Dunya. Good morning, Carla. Hi, Julia. Oops, someone's coming along here with a bright light. Hi, Deborah. Getting lots of bird noises. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Janine. All right. The signal's dipped a little, and I'm thinking it's just because of the headland here. Okay, so it's come back up again. Did you hear the whipbird just then? Right, so what we're looking at this morning, what we're going to be focusing on is, of course, the sunrise, the sounds of the sea, hopefully lots of bird calls. I'm hoping to be able to give you the opportunity for some beautiful postcards over here by the pool. So that's where we'll start. Anyone who joins late might miss out on that. How about this for a spot to sit? Good morning, Andre. Did I say hi, Michael? Beatrice, Carol. And this is the famous North Narrabeen break, surf break. They hold surf competitions just over here at North Narrabeen Beach. Let me zoom in on that. Hi, Rhonda. Over here is the North Narrabeen Surf Club, just over here. And when we have surf competitions, they hold it just over there. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Noreen. Thanks for the follow, Carla. Hi, Kate. Let me zoom out. Over there in the distance is, well, we have actually 4 surf clubs along there. We've got North Narrabeen, Narrabeen, South Narrabeen and Collaroy along that stretch of beach. And then in the distance, that headland over there is Long Reef. Andre, when I was about 12, and that's a really long time ago, I have to tell you, I rummaged around in the rocks at the base of this cliff, and I actually found a fossil. This is largely shale along here. I found a perfect fossil of a fern leaf. Hi, Laura. Back in those days, my brother was a member of the North Narrabeen Surf Club as a nipper. We used to come down here. Oh, I've noticed it's just clicked over time. Sorry. Waffling on, chatting away. Let me introduce myself before we continue. Good morning, everybody. For anyone who hasn't met me before, my name's Lynn, and we're here at North Narrabeen, which is a suburb of Sydney, just to the north of Sydney on an area known as the Northern Beaches. And, of course, we're doing a sunrise tour. There's a pretty lovely looking surf break out here at the moment, but before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that we're meeting today on the traditional lands of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation and pay respects to their elders past, present and emerging. And enough of looking at me. Here we go. Good morning, everybody who hopped on while I was chatting, whose name I might have missed, and I apologise. I'm watching where I walk. Where the surface of the pool is slightly rippled, so we're not going to get that perfect reflection that I was hoping for, but we're still going to get some lovely over the pool shots. Hi TP, hi Billy, hi Dee, hi Jane Christine. Here we go, look at this. Okay, I am going to walk out there along this little narrow path. Right, so the area to the right of us, so I don't want to miss these waves breaking over the wall. Hi Jane, the area to the right of us is for swimming. Over here is a 50-metre pool. We actually used to have swimming carnivals from school in this pool here, and I'll take you around there as well. I went to school walking distance from here, my high school. Thank you, Pauline. That's lovely. Thank you. Hi, Terry. I want to get some of these breaking wave shots before we walk. Some great breaking wave shots. and I'm going to watch my feet so I don't, so I don't land in the water on my right. Hi Terry. Let's carefully watch where I'm walking. That would be fun, wouldn't it? So I was saying that the area to my right is for swimming, the area to my left is for wading. It's quite shallow. It's a lovely spot to bring your toddlers. All right. So walk a little further along here. The breeze is up a little bit, bearing in mind that it's been many years since I walked along here. Gosh, and I would have done it barefoot back then. This is a bit of a nostalgia trip for me. Who doesn't love the sound of the surf? Hi, Mary Lou. We're just walking out along this narrow. I'm going to zoom out again for a moment. Did you get those? Did you get those waves just then? That was a good one. Look at that. Okay. The path ends just up here. I can't go much further. I'm hoping you're getting some of those wave shots. Whoa, that was a beauty. Look at that. Andre, I got a perfect shot like that the other day when I was watching someone's sunset in, where were we? I can't even remember where we were. I was watching someone's sunset somewhere and I was watching a sunrise at exactly the same time. Good morning, Jeanette. So this is the end of the deeper pool. Oh gosh, we've got some very brave ladies up here. Without intruding on them too much, look at that. They must be freezing. Hi, Sharon. Thank you, Beatrice. There were a couple of yelps I heard. I'm going to walk back along. Oh, yeah, we'll walk back along here and then along the what do you call it? The boardwalk. What's the ocean temperature? Gee, I'm not sure what the ocean temperature is right now, Andre. I don't know if Jane maybe could Google it for me. The air temperature is supposed to be 11, but there's a real wind chill here right now. I'm wearing beanie and scarf and my fingers are very cold. Good luck to them, Louise. It's not from me. Of course, it's a very popular thing to do to uh, to jump into the pool in winter. There's a club in Bondi called the Bondi Icebergs. All right, let me just watch where I'm walking. I'm ignoring the chat for a moment. Hi, Ronnie Lynn. Hi, Amy. And anyone else I missed. All right, so we're going to go over here. Let me just see what you popped in there, Sharon. Yeah, we're not quite in Darwin. The coldest water temperature is 10. I don't know where that is. Thanks for that info, though. Who was that? Sharon, was it? Jane's saying it's 17 in the water right now. Let's have a look at some of these waves. They're looking pretty lovely right at the moment. Got a nice little shape to them. I don't understand why there's no boardies out here. Thanks for everyone who helped me out with that. And thanks for the follow, Amy. Hi, Christine. Yeah, so it's quite small. Yeah, the surfers probably think it's a bit small. They've probably gone to find another break somewhere. And there's oh, we just missed him. He just dived. There was a cormorant in the water just here. Oh, yeah, there he is. Maybe he might pop up again in a minute. Yes, always shark risk. But the attacks are very rare. Our beaches are netted, so that comes with some controversy because there's always a bycatch. And Julie, it's just gone 6 o'clock. It's about 12 minutes past 6. Let's go for a walk along this boardwalk here. Look at the colour of the sky at the moment. Okay. This is a little bit wider and I feel a little bit safer walking along here. Ten past 2 where you are, Mary Lou? That's pretty gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. That's beautiful. Sunrise, Mary Lou. 6 o'clock in the morning it is here. We're facing east. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look. Did you get the wave photo? Sunrise itself is in about 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is very shortly. It's hard to decide what to do, isn't it? I'd love to stand here and watch the entire sunrise and not miss a moment. But I also promised you a walk over the headland, which is just over here. I was going to take you past Turrametta Beach, Little Narrabeen, and over towards Warriewood, which I'd still like to do. And we can always still see the sea from the headland. Thank you, Carla. That's lovely. Thank you. So where we are at the moment is, let me show you where I'm standing. So that's the starting blocks. It's a 50-metre pool that we're standing on the edge of or overlooking. Ronnie Lynn, that's the waves breaking against the against the rocks where the pool is. Hello, good morning. You're very brave. Must be freezing in there.
We were just saying it's 1 degree warmer up here than back down there.
So it's warmer at this end of the pool than it is over that side.
Yeah.
Is it shallower? Is it shallower here or same depth?
Definitely it's warmer in the ocean than in here. It's supposed to be colder in the pool.
Right, okay. There we go, ladies.
That's what you want to know.
No, it's still cold to me. Do you mean over here, Ronnie Lynn? It's just the depth, I guess. I mean, what we've got is the deeper pool here where I'm standing, and over that concrete wall, it shallows out. So we have the wading area and more of the natural rock platform underneath. Hi, Angel. All right. I am going to make a dash for it, and we're going to head up to the headland. Sunrise is in about 10 minutes, and I reckon I can get up there in about 5. So, are you with me? Hi, Angel. Can anybody help Betsy out? She says she's got no sound and no picture. She may need to refresh. I can't help her if she can't hear me. I'm just catching up with some of your comments. Oh, my fingers aren't working. Oh, well done. Good to have you, Betsy. Hi, Isabel. There's that cormorant down there. Just a little dive again. I can see one brave person in the surf over there. I'm not sure if he's a board rider. Yeah, looks like he probably is. Oh, there's two board riders out there. And Rosie, it's 18 minutes past 6 in the morning. Oh, we just got on a wave. I know that some people were... Let's have one last look at the sky before I start heading around to the... Thank you, Anne. Before I start heading around to the headland. Get your postcards, because we're going to have our back to it briefly. Yeah, there's about, let me see, there's 3 or 4 people in the lap pool, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in this other pool. Right. I will keep the camera pointed in this direction for as long as I can. We're going to head up over the headland. It's a great morning to walk briskly. So, yes, as I was saying, I went to school, literally on the other side of... There's a caravan park just there, behind that row of pine trees. And school was walking distance to the beach. So, I don't have much to tell you about my academic achievements while I was at school. I can tell you that for the first 5 years of my high school life, we had segregated high schools. I went to Narrabeen Girls High School. My brother went to Narrabeen Boys High School. And then once I reached year 12, the final year, the most important year, Arguably, of course. One would think. They merged the schools. Andre, let me show you the cliff face here. There we go. So that's largely shale, and that's roughly where I found my fossil, at the bottom of that, cliff face. Is it low tide? Since I'm no longer really familiar with this area, I'm guessing it's probably. Let me look, see if I have any skills left. Does that look like it's running in or running out? I'm not very good at this. Looking over there near the bridge, it looks like to me it could be running out. So yes, our high schools merged when I was going into year 12, and our study periods were largely spent at the beach because you could walk there. We weren't exactly model students back then. All right, so I've started to, Olive, I'm not sure what you're talking about there. So when I get back to my car later, I'm hoping to grab a coffee. There's a little coffee shop up the end of this street, which is nice. It should be open by the time I get back. It's a bit of a rockfall here too, for anyone who's following the geology or geography of the area. I'm not sure what to compare to, Sharon. We don't have lunches. We don't have school lunches. That's one thing we don't have. Bring your own lunch. See, look how easily that guy's getting up those stairs there. I can't possibly do that. Or can I? What do you think? Should I try? Or is that just ridiculous? Do you know what? I'm going to give it a try. So you guys need to, I need two of you behind me to push. All right, we'll do this. We're going to get up the top of these stairs. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Hi, Kamugi, is it? Kamuji. Right. It's definitely worth it, though, to do it. Look at this. Mary Lou, I'm trying to balance taking my time and catching the sunrise. It's a fine balance. And I am going to be puffed out. Let's turn around again. The sun's just starting to catch the glass of the apartment buildings over in Coleroy. Okay, back we go. Try not to turn the camera too quickly either. Oh, here we go. How many more? How many more? Has anyone been counting? You'll be relieved to see that there's a nice big seat here. Look at this. It's worth taking the steps for, isn't it? I'm going to zoom in on those shining window lights over there. We're not there yet. Still got a little way to go. I've got water back in the car, Monique. It's too much to carry. Hi, Sarah. Okay. So the track level's out a bit, but we still have steps. Oh, my knees are complaining because I did a lot of exploratory walking yesterday, trying to find the best trails to take you all on for the wildflower garden tour. Oh, thanks, Ronnie Lynn, that I'm taking you all on. Tomorrow morning, there's a whipbird. Punishing these steps because they're high. That sounded like a rainbow lorikeet. And a whipbird. So the call of the whipbird is actually two calls. You have the long initial part of the call, which is the male. It sounds like it ends in a whip crack, and then it's followed by a little trill, and that's the female answering. Thank you, Abe. Oh, thanks, Diana. Just trying to get up here to take advantage of the good light. Whew. Oh, thank you, Joanne. And if I missed any others while I was watching where I place my feet, thank you too. I'm very grateful. Funny sounding birds. Which shire is the suicide bird? I'm not sure I understand your question. Suicide bird, I'm not familiar with that one, Sarah. Good morning. Someone's found some interesting smells. Okay, so this is where the lookout is, one of them. Listen to that surf. And we've got it all to ourselves. Look at this. Well, I'm no surfer. I grew up at the beaches, but I didn't surf. But I reckon that looks like a pretty decent wave. There's only two guys out there. They'd be pretty happy. So, as I was explaining before when we were down on the beach, a couple of months ago I did a walk around Longreef Headland. That's Longreef over there, where the land comes out. It's furthest there. We're looking at an expansive beach that is approximately, thinking about it, is it 3 miles or 3 kilometres? The reason I know that is that when I was in primary school, we did a walkathon along this beach. You know, one of those things where you walk and you have to go around the neighbourhood and ask people to sponsor you per mile or kilometre. Just right at that time where we were changing from imperial to metric. Look at that wave. That's a beauty. And I remember that it was, whatever it was 3 miles from North Narrabeen to Coleroy. So, yes, there are 2 surfers that I can see down there, Olive. Let me see if I can get in a little bit closer to them. Where are you guys? There's one there. There's one of them. Let's see if he gets on a wave. I gave that one a miss. That's a nice wave breaking just there. Look at that. It's got a lovely shape. And there's another guy just a little bit further out from him. They're dots. They're dots in the ocean at the moment. Yes, that is where I am going to head right now, Dolores. Thank you for getting me back on track. We're going to head over to where we can see the sea and the sun coming up over the horizon. Sometimes it's those pre-sunrise photos that are the best. The ones that we got earlier are the most colourful, the most stunning. But let's get over here and see the sea. We'll try this little track first. But the reason I wanted to actually start at the pool is from up here, you can no longer see the pool. I'm just letting you enjoy it without me speaking. And get some really nice shots of the sun coming through the spray of the waves if we're lucky. Let me see. How are we going? Are those postcards turning out okay? Let's come back here for a moment. Oh, thank you, Olive. Yeah, I'm on, yes, it would be the headland between Narrabeen. I'm going to head back over and we'll look down over top of that. I just wanted to show you this. That's a warning if ever you've seen one. Okay, let's head over to a little bit further around, directly overlooking Little Narrabeen or Tarameta Beach. So we're between I don't know if they call it Narrabeen Headland or North Narrabeen Headland, but yes, it's between North Narrabeen Beach and Tarameta Beach. Here's another view looking straight out. Oh, it depicts a person falling off the cliff as the cliff edge breaks away, Sharon. Excellent. So there's a lot of these chairs around. Obviously, local people around here love doing what we're doing, looking at the sunrise, looking at the beach and the surf. So obviously the sunrise is going to start to lose its colour as the sun rises. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more of it from this point down here. I don't know if I'm going to make it to Warriewood. We've been having too much fun. Oh, are some of the trees magnolias? Not here. Not here, Sharon. We have a lot of magnolias coming out right now. Sorry, I'm just going to show you why I'm not looking at the screen very much. That's what I'm walking across. So I'm watching where I put my feet. Mainly native trees around here, which is better for wildlife and better for bird life. So there's a lot of banksias and she oaks, nothing that really flowers dramatically in the way that magnolias do. All right, so here we are at overlooking Tarameta Beach. The sun's gone up and the colour is starting to fade out of the sunrise. Still beautiful though. Thanks for the follow, AJ. And good morning, Melissa. You've managed to join just at a perfect time. You can see how the wave action has really hollowed out the southern end of this beach. Good morning, Sandy. Thanks, Mary Lou. Look, I'm going to keep going a little way. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to Warriewood. Certainly not within the time I allowed for this tour. But I will keep going, and if anyone wants to stay with me, they certainly can. All right, let's head off in this direction. So for anyone who's joining me tomorrow on my wildflower tour, I saw a wallaby there yesterday. I went there to check out the trails, check the signal, make sure everything's okay. And just as I was heading back into my car, there was a wallaby. He was staring me down, giving me a face off. And I reached for my camera and he just casually hopped away before I could get a photo of him. I'm not sure what kind of wallaby it was. It was probably either a swamp wallaby or a red-necked wallaby, and a little bit too far away to definitively identify him. Thanks for the follow, Jan. He's a big boy. Hi, Angela. Hi, Stefan. Okay, just a little bit further up here, we have a look out looking straight down over Tarameta Beach. And again, I'm trying to trying to get there quickly while watching the path and where I walk and watching what you say. What do you think that the redneck means? That it's been strangled? I was hoping to make it around to the blowhole too, but it's just a little bit too far. Anyone who got on early probably noticed that I posted a link to the YouTube video. Just a little bit further around from here is the Warriewood blowhole, but I spent way too much time looking at the sunrise. That's a kookaburra. Where'd he go? And what sort of bird is that just sitting there on the ground? It's a crested pigeon. Crested pigeon? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's find a good spot to look out here. How about, I've got a proposition for you guys. How about instead of walking over to Warriewood Beach, we walk down, oh gosh, I've got that zoomed in too far. Sorry guys. We walk down onto this beach. Actually get down onto the sand. Does that sound like a good idea? Because I've left myself too short of time to get to Warriewood. Okay, let's go down to the beach. Tomorrow morning, my sunrise tour starts at Warriewood. So we do get to see both beaches, both headlands, just not quite in the same way as I'd originally intended. And yeah, check out that YouTube video. It shows the blowhole. What it shows is these guys that actually scale down the cliff. Something I would have done probably when I was about 15, if I'd even known about it. I didn't even know about it then. Scale down the cliff to a point where they jump into the water and then swim through a tunnel and come out the other side. It's definitely worth a look. There's someone down on the rocks there. Looks like they might be fishing down on the rock platform. Or have they just gone down for a look, perhaps. Thanks for the follow, Diana. And good morning, Joy Dell. The tour is almost over, but we're just finishing up down actually on the beach. I'll turn around and look up at what we've climbed down in a minute. We could go one of two ways. We can either go, well, thank you, Sybil. My signal has dipped, so hopefully it's going to come back. I'm not sure whether to go down that way or this way. Thanks, Dunya. This could be one of those choose your own adventure type scenarios. Left or right, guys? What do you think? Or maybe I'll just end here. Since we've gone over time anyway, and the signal is dipping, I think we might call it, oh, everyone's telling me which way to go. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. All right, I still have a decision, don't I? I tell you what, since it's a draw, since it's an absolute draw, oh, no, Uda, you've mucked me up now. I should have marching music. Do you know what I was going to play? I was actually going to try and find... Oh, everyone's going left. All right, okay. I'll go. All right, you talked me into it. I was going to try and find the Atlantics, which is instrumental surf music. I think it was released in the 60s. A rather terrific piece of music. I was going to finish on that, but I never quite managed to find it and get around to it. Never mind. All good intentions. Here we go. We're down on the beach. Oh, thanks for the good intentions, Abe. Alrighty, here we are, Tarameta Beach. And you know what? I have a confession. I've never been here before. I've never set foot on this beach before. How's the signal going? Do we still have a signal? It's showing 1 bar for me, which is not great. All right, so from down here on the beach, we get a different perspective of all the headlands. I'll do a 180 in a moment, or even a 360 maybe. Let's get down here close to the water's edge. This is a rather beautiful beach. I mean, you can see there's just hardly anyone here. And because it's difficult to get to, it's never overrun with people. There's a little rock shelf there. In warmer weather, and if I had some of those, rubber shoes, I'd actually have a go at standing out there. We can actually see the edge of the pool from here too. So let's zoom in on that. There's the pool. We were standing over there a little while ago. And then we climbed up over this headland here. We've come over that, over top of that. Whoa, I'm being chased. I just made it. My feet are still dry. Yeah, Una, we have these little sort of rubber shoes that are just for rock hopping. They look like little sort of Mary Janes without the straps. And hi, Camilla. They're great for, like, I used to do pool walking, and the bottom of the pool after a while can wear the soles of your feet. So you wear those shoes while you're doing pool walking, and that would be perfect. Let me just zoom out again. We're a bit close here. Look at these houses. So the path continues on past these houses. There's actually a sign up there that says, before 7 a.m, please keep the noise down. And there's our headland once again. All right, guys, how did you go? How did we go? We managed all those steps. And as I said, I'll do it differently tomorrow. So we'll start at Warriewood and we'll head south. Beautiful sunrise this morning. I was so glad it behaved. I'm so glad it put on a show for you. And from here on, well, just enjoy your evening, enjoy the rest of your day, and hope to see you either later today at the Stony Range Regional National Park. I'm hoping that the rock orchids are coming out. I've seen some in bud. My mother actually has some in her garden in flower. So I'll at least take a photo of those. I can pop it in the chat if we don't get lucky with the flowers tomorrow. And thank you, Alicia. There we go. I'm going to finish up there. Bye, everybody.